When most people picture Orlando, they picture the theme parks. But if you actually live here, the parks are maybe a handful of weekends a year. The rest of the time, life happens on the lakes, the trails, the golf courses, and downtown. I'm Ryan Solberg with MaxLife Realty, and today I want to show you what living in the Orlando area is really like beyond the brochure. Because the neighborhood you choose isn't just a zip code, it's an access point to a specific way of spending your Saturdays. Let's start with the parks, and I don't mean the theme parks. I mean the green space that Orlando residents actually use. Lake Eola sits right downtown with its swan boats and the skyline behind it. Cypress Grove sits on Lake Jessamine. Lock Haven is the city's cultural cluster surrounded by museums. There's Wadeview, a quiet neighborhood favorite, and R.D. Keene Park out in Windermere gives the public a way onto the famous Butler chain of lakes. Those are the 5 parks worth knowing, and every one of them anchors a different style of neighborhood. Now, the theme parks do matter, especially if you have a family or you work in tourism. Walt Disney World alone is 4 parks. Universal Orlando just opened Epic Universe, which is a huge deal. Then you've got Disney Springs, Universal City Walk, and Icon Park for dining and entertainment without the gate price. The smart move when you're buying isn't just being close to the magic, it's choosing a neighborhood with an easy commute to whichever park you'll actually visit most. A few miles in the right direction can save you hours every single week. Here's the part a lot of newcomers miss entirely: the boating. The Butler chain of lakes is 13 interconnected lakes, 32 navigable canals, and more than 5,000 acres of water. It was Florida's very first body of water to earn the Outstanding Florida Waters designation, which tells you how clean and protected it is. You can get on it publicly through R.D. Keene Park, and there are private docks all across Windermere and Isleworth. Imagine crossing Lake Tibet Butler at sunset on your own boat from your own backyard. For a lot of buyers, that single image is the whole reason they move here. And then there's the golf, which in this part of Florida is genuinely world class. Arnold Palmer's Bay Hill hosts the API tournament every spring, so the pros are playing right in our backyard. Isleworth is Palmer designed and invitation only. Keene's Point is a Nicholas signature course that's actually accepting members. And out in Lake Nona, you've got the golf and country club, plus dozens of other private and public courses spread across the metro. Whether you want to live on a championship fairway or just play a relaxed round on the weekend, there's a neighborhood built around exactly that. If your version of a good weekend is on 2 wheels instead, Central Florida is one of the best biking regions in the state. The West Orange Trail runs 22 paved miles right through downtown Winter Garden, where you can ride straight to Plant Street Market for lunch. There's the Katy Way Bridge, the Lake Apopka Loop, and more than 100 miles of paved rail trails, most of them connected to each other. So you can leave your front door and ride for hours without ever fighting traffic. Picking a home near a trailhead changes your whole lifestyle, and most buyers don't even think to ask about it. Here's the insider tip I give every buyer moving here from out of state. Don't shop for the theme parks. Shop for your everyday life. The boater who wants to cross the lake at sunset belongs in Windermere. The cyclist who wants to ride to Plant Street on Saturday belongs near a West Orange Trail trailhead. The Park Avenue walker who wants brunch and boutiques belongs in Winter Park. The downtown urbanist belongs near Lake Eola. The lifestyle you want is already mapped to a specific set of neighborhoods. The trick is matching them before you fall in love with a house in the wrong spot. And of course, you have to eat and go out. Sand Lake Road's Restaurant Row is the upscale dining strip near Dr. Phillips. Park Avenue in Winter Park is all sidewalk, cafes, and boutiques. Disney Springs and Universal City Walk give you big nights out, and neighborhoods like Mills 50, the Milk District, and Thornton Park are where Orlando residents actually hang out, with local chefs and a real downtown energy. On top of all that, the Atlantic beaches are close. Cocoa Beach is about 50 minutes, New Smyrna and Melbourne Beach about an hour. A lot of locals even keep a beach house as a second home. So, that's the real Orlando. Parks and lakes, world-class golf, 100 miles of trails, a downtown with real character, and the beach an hour away. The theme parks are just the part everyone already knows about. If you can tell me what your ideal Saturday looks like, I can tell you which neighborhood makes it possible. That's the whole job. Reach out anytime. Call or text me directly at 321-373-3536 or read the full lifestyle guide at maxliferealty.com/lifestyle. I'm Ryan Solberg with MaxLife Realty, and I'd love to help you find the address that fits your life.